Hello everybody and welcome back to the, where is it? There you go. Lingo Mouse Playlist vlog channel. It's mainly a vlogging channel, but I also have a bunch of playlists that I use every day. So it's officially like the end of February, middle of February? It's the end of the first week of February. So it's like right here. No. Yeah, see, I messed up the days on the February. So that's why I didn't do a planned video, because I decided to go ahead and write for the different months, but I ended up reading them wrong. So I think like March is wrong, all the way up to like April, and it's really annoying. But not to feel too much like I even planned out like stuff like that. But since that didn't work out, I have another one that's on my corkboard at the moment, and so I'm using this to track my goals. Today I only learned 3 languages. Yesterday I only practiced 8, so I'm behind, which is not very motivating. Not awesome, but that's okay. So better late than never. Gotta stay positive, even if I didn't track this down here, so I had no idea what I have to learn. But yeah, so I have to go back to January, and I did fairly well in January. Probably have to do these squares here for February, so next time you see this it'll probably have squares. Let me move this stuff over there. Get a calendar up so I know what the times are for the dates. So yeah, February 2020. Can't believe it's 2020. Oh, it's not the 13th. So this is correct. Hooray! Alright. So this is correct. Then is March correct? March is correct. April? I think April's when it got messed up. Yeah, alright, so April's okay. Alright, well I'm actually quite pleased. I thought I was gonna have to like sit here and tell you guys pretty much how it's all messed up, but it actually isn't too messed up. So, because I fixed it. It's been a crazy couple of weeks, and I can't remember what day it is. So, yeah. Unfortunately. Last month, I remember my goals were to kind of familiarize myself with more languages, I think, like understanding the alphabets and everything, and I did that, but the problem with that is I did it, and then I was like, that's all I need to do. So I learned the Japanese alphabet, but I didn't go on to vocabulary, even though it is listed of, like, knowing 1,000 words in vocabulary. I can happily say that I know, like, kudasai, arigato, like, ohayo desu ni, like simple phrases that probably impress people, but not so much the, probably, like, you know, it's the actual Japanese people that I would need to talk with, or I'd want to communicate with. Because I can just kind of say, like, I need, hi, good morning. And so this month I'm going to really have to practice more, and practice with the intent of learning blank. So I've decided, instead of making the boxes, because it does take a little bit of time. I mean, this is all my planning from before, but it takes a while to do all the boxes, which is kind of annoying, because it's like box, and not all of it is done. So, like, I don't always show them, which I should, but I did not. But right now I have to X all of the days out, up to the 13th, the 11th. I keep thinking it's the 13th for some reason. There, so to the 11th, and I think we're gonna write the number down on what number. So, like, today's language count is 3, yesterday was 8. I think there was a couple where it was like 1, 2, I think 4 here, but they're all kind of question marky. I'm not 100% sure. So far, I think this might be a little more simplistic, given the fact that the other one is very messy, kind of like each of these little tiny marker things are gonna be a thing, or a different language. They're based off of like language family, and so then I have to like do that. I have like I mark it out for each of them, and then I'm gonna have like grammar, do this, do that. So it's very much like it's like back here, but it's more in my face because I'm hanging it up on my cork board. So that way I have it nearby to remember. I need to learn this today. I have to learn this day, and it's like one of the first things I see in the morning because I think that's a good idea. Not 100% sure, but yeah. So because I messed this part up, I don't have like whiteout or anything to really fix any of this. So that's why I have to do it on a separate piece of paper. On March, I didn't do that, so March will be free to do whatever I would like. So is like all the rest of the things, because I realized I messed up February, and so therefore I didn't go on to March, which was kind of nice, because you never know what you figure out works best. It's like this is what got me to use this one, because then I could put them all in like this and go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and keep going that way, which would make it a lot easier to just kind of to do instead of doing the little boxes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it's a little easier on my hand, and since I work as a writer artist, I use my hands a lot. It just seems like the best for me, even though I kind of miss out on most of February with this planning thing. I could go back here and do all this, but I'm going to try to utilize my time a little bit better. I'm going to number the things. I won't number this first one because it will have the marks over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This isn't too bad. 6, 7. But I also had to do all these dots, which is very hard to do. 4, 8, 9, 10. Why is this 11? Oh, wait. Starts on Saturday. Go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. At least we didn't mess up too much. It's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I believe there's 29 days in February today, or this February. Yeah, 29. So 26, 27, 28, 29, and then a Sunday, and we still have all this left. So if we were to number March, the day would start on, I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so this one will start on a Sunday. So I could do this day because it won't be affected by the X's. So I think I'll do that ahead of time so I know. If I get annoyed with myself later for writing this one thing, that would be kind of annoying because it's just like, it's to make sure you don't mess up like you did on February. And I also think I should do the day that it ends, which should be the 31st. Should be a Tuesday, right? Let's see. Tuesday, so yeah. So I think there'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Yeah, okay. That's a nice thing that they add. They add an extra week for when you have like that one day. That kind of will go over or something like that, or like in this case where Sunday it starts over here. So it's always nice, and I can use it like in February so it doesn't get all marked up by the X. So for this plan, I decided that I'm just going to write the most important things to learn that day and then trust myself to practice them. I think that would be the best choice. So I think I'll do for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be like tomorrow's a very grammar focused day. Grammar focused. That's great English. Ow. I can't spell sometimes. There you go. Make sure to practice sentence structure and use your vocabulary words. Because at the moment I'm finding a lot of times where I know the word, but I always revert back to English when I'm using it. So like I could say like in Portuguese, like eu tengo quero, which is like this. This is a U. Eu tenho, I think it's caro, like that. Very similar to like yo tengo quiero, which would be like I have one car. It's like it's the same. I have a car, and I know this in both Portuguese and I think it's Portuguese and Espanol, Spanish. I know it in both languages, but I never really go through the process of writing it down. And this is just kind of like a simple sentence in both languages and in English. It doesn't have any contractions. It doesn't have any not contractions, conjunctions. So it's not like I have a car and I have a box, like that. But I mean, even in that case, the only thing that's being added is and, which is e and, I think, for both languages. But here I wouldn't know what box is, which is true. But I do know that it's going to be the same. Yo tengo that's umo, but it's like I'm like 99% sure it's And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I look it up and I go, okay, I make sure that I will not make that mistake again. And then all I know I have to look up is the word for box, which I do know at the moment. I just forgot what it's called. But in this example, I don't know what the word box is. But it's like one of those, I know I've learned the word box, but I can't recall it from my memory, like box. But I can say like car, carro, or like in German, what's cat? Katze. Or depending on gender. That's another thing though, is that like, I need to practice gender as well, like with some of the words, because this is like with the difference of o, and then there's some in German word ends differently, like der versus like the. So it's just one of those I need to practice simple sentences, right? Maybe write like 1 to 10 sentences a day or something. 1 to 10 sentences. And that will be my homework for Spanish, French, Italian, and German. Because if you don't practice, you don't get better at it. And I often like to practice when I feel motivated, which is good. But lately I haven't been motivated, so I have to kick myself a little bit to go like, get going. And tomorrow I will get a better kind of start to it, because I can start at 12. Instead of today where it's 10 p.m. So yeah. But this may look confusing to you, but I have a list right here of all like the languages in each of the categories. So it's actually it's understandable to me. It doesn't look understandable, but it is. And so yeah, my to-do list will. I didn't write any notes here, but I'm pretty sure, like, if I were to write notes, it would just be mostly, like, acquired basic vocab and grammar skills. Next month, practice and continue to enhance said skills. Because you're going to forget. Also, talk to more native speakers. Because I forget sometimes also that I need to talk with people, because sometimes I can be very social and then other times I can just be kind of like quite antisocial. So that's why I write that, because like motivate you to do this. Let's see, 1, so we have 1, 8, 15, 22 and 19. So 1, 8, 15, 22 and 29. So these are the important dates. So on these dates, this one has already passed and this one has already passed, but these 3 have not. So I want to practice. I want to understand basic sentence structures. I want to understand. I want to have more vocabulary words, like more words, like better recall, I guess. And on the 29th, I want to understand, like, I know with sentence structure, I'm going to go out of my way to learn, like, all the sentence structure that I can. So I'm going to say I want to understand more words, and I'm gonna try verbs, understanding verbs, and like adjectives for some, like adjectives, more parts of speech, basically, because that would be very helpful. And yeah, and it's not really hard either. You like look up a couple videos on that, and then it's all up to you on whether you practice it or not. I did not pass any of these tests because I couldn't find any, because I'm not very smart. But I have found some this month, and so I'll try them later on. But I'm not 100% sure when, so I will try to pass a test for those. But now I have to write all of these down. Pass French, pass Spanish, pass German, pass Italian, pass Japanese, pass Chinese, pass Latin, pass Hebrew. I like how these are 2. Like, I made it very ambitious. Pass Korean. Test. So just put a line down there so I know. And then we didn't do A2 as well. I kind of get a bit discouraged because a lot of my friends do not learn as many languages as I do, so I can't really relate, because a lot of them will be like, oh, I don't want to learn Russian, and I'll be like, yeah, I don't want to learn Russian or Ukrainian or Belarusian, but like, aren't they amazing? And they'll just be like, you're weird. So that's kind of one of the issues I have, is that when I have lack of motivation, a lot of people can't relate, it feels like, and then I feel like a freak. But it doesn't get to me too much, just kind of is like, but if no one is interested, I guess I don't have to work today. But it's language learning is something I have to work on every single day, whether you like it or not. One nice thing is I always listen to music in different languages, so I always am listening to it, but it's usually the same thing over and over again that I understand. So that's not too much of a challenge for me, you know? I want Norwegian, Turkish, Hungarian, Swedish. So that's 2. We're getting exciting for Swedish. Yeah, like my hand just doesn't want to work. Work, little hand, work. You're almost done. You're almost done. There you go. You're awesome. Okay, good hand. Get to 10. I would say Duolingo. Most days. Because I can't do 28 out of that because it's already off. So my goals. What were the goals for January? Goodness. Oh, okay. Vocabulary, enough grammar to... Yeah, actually I think I completed the goals for January. Because, like, I improved... I got close to 1,000 words. I got enough grammar to do, like, the basics understanding. Now I just need to understand the exact sentence structure. Improve my skills for... I mean, I technically have improved, but it's not the best. Become conversational level at all languages. We're gonna cross it out just because I have improved in conversation in the majority of the languages. I need to get better for next month. Pass B1 and be able to understand, read, or write. I can do that, and some can do that. Oh, in German, Spanish, and yeah, I can not pass to B1, but I can understand, read, and writing. Basic grammar. Yeah, kinda. I'm gonna put an X there. Understand. No. I can't like guess. Like everything else is just like no after no. But yeah, okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. Everything else would be practice writing and understanding basic before moving to sentence structure and conversation. There we go. Goals. What are my goals? That's a good question. These goals were vocabulary. So understand sentence structure and grammar. But like advanced grammar. Know enough grammar to like converse. Yeah, I already knew that actually, but so I'm gonna do understand enough to write stories, which you can find on like any of the Tumblrs I have. I guess I have to figure out where to put this. I have to figure out Tumblr and Instagram and like different social media for the Lingo Mouse. I have a different Lingo Mouse channel where I'm going to be teaching English. I'll possibly teach some more languages later on when I learn them better. At the moment I don't feel confident enough, and there are a lot more people qualified to do that. So, let's make a little lines here. Yay! And then I want to improve skills for tests. Be conversational. Improve conversation skills. Improve conversation situational skills. Because a lot of times I understand like, hello, how are you? I'm well, blah, 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 blah. And usually doesn't go farther than that. But I would like, it would be nice to think if I could order something or talk about my car or talk about this, and I can technically, like, I could say like por favor, like hola, como está? Ah, crap. Por favor, like I forgot the word for cup. See, this is what I need to learn. But it's like I know I can picture it in my head. I just can't say it. Ah. Speaking skills. Practice those. I'm much more of a writer-reader person, and I don't talk enough. We understand. French, Spanish, Dutch, German. Oh, sorry, German. So in this case, I want to get to a, let's say, B1 level. I want to be writing and reading and conversing daily And we can add Italian just for the heck of it. Just for the heck of it. Yay! Japanese. Japanese, Chinese, Korean. Chinese and Korean are alphabets still because it's just... Korean not so much, Chinese yes. But alphabet and vocabulary to create sentences and that. Well, Japanese is more just vocabulary, memorizing alphabet, and then understanding sentence structure and grammar. I don't know what the other ones are. Latin and Hebrew. Really? I made too many, didn't I? Latin, Hebrew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, I did make one extra. So, read the book on Latin because I got one. Practice that. Hebrew would also alphabet, reading probably with Hebrew because I just need to practice reading this way. Like the Arabic, and then also then sentence and grammar. The other ones would just be, oh yeah, American Sign Language, that's what it is. Jeez. ALS. Practice putting words together. Like putting words and sentences together. Because I know how to say words. I can tell you like fire, take, this, that, but I don't know how to put them together. And it's ASL is a little bit different from English grammar. So I need 9 languages, preferred 10. Anything else would be extra for tomorrow. Notes. Did I write any notes on here? Of course they did. Jeez. Alright. Oh yeah, because I made them all color-coded and I was gonna practice and I never did that. This is actually really good. Like, I might repeat this for March, but just since I messed up February so badly, I'm quite sad. So, practice grammar, parts of speech, and sentence structure. And the next week will be practice writing short stories, maybe haikus, etc. Just write. And then by the 23rd, I want to be using most of the 9 languages I use in everyday life. Use in everyday. Wow, that's really bad spelling. Everyday life via any way possible. Yay! Hopefully this is okay. And we'll see how that goes. Tomorrow has been planned. And then I'll figure this stuff out. I'm trying to write and post a bit more on here. I was thinking about doing an update every 6 hours or something like that. So make some more videos. So I would definitely do a planning video at some point, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm still kind of trying to decide what I want to do and when I want to do it. But for now, it's pretty good. Alright, have a great day, and I will see you in the morning, sometime in the morning, hopefully. Yeah, bye. Ciao.